Hello everyone, Board Game Lawyer here. It is a Friday evening, and it's time for some Marvel Champions from Fantasy Flight Games, but I'm not going to do a playthrough this evening, no. Instead, I'm going to give away some cards. So, Psylocke and Angel are two hero kits that have been out in the wild for a week now. A week ago, I did an unboxing of both Psylocke and Angel. You can go back and watch those videos to see what's included in both of those hero packs. But I also mentioned in that video that if you put a comment down below, that could put you in line to potentially win a pack of either Psylocke or Angel. And so I did get some comments. It's always nice when you have a contest that you actually have some contestants. So we did have some takers. We've got some folks who put some comments down below of each of those videos. So I'll share those with you now, maybe even just make a few comments on each of those comments that they had made. And then we'll do a random drawing for both of these. So all right, let's get started. So Psylocke here. We did have a couple of people write in. So WedgeX says that I think Psylocke is going to fit my playstyle better than Phoenix for the Psionic kit. I think I want to try her as protection first. I've been dying to try Karma, and I think she's a really solid ally that should likely only see play in Power of the Mind decks. And Training Regiment to search up repurpose for readies seems really exciting. So yes, WedgeX, Psylocke is definitely a fun hero to play with. Now, as far as this comment here on Phoenix, Phoenix was one of the heroes that I just really wasn't that excited to play with whenever she first came out. But then Cable came out with those psionic cards, and now we have Psylocke. So Phoenix has really gone up the ladder for me as far as fun value with some of the builds that I've been able to do with her. So you are correct there. Psylocke is fun, and as far as fitting the play style better than Phoenix, both of them are fun. I've tried them both out now with the Psionic kits, and they are both a blast. So don't shy away from Phoenix at all for sure. And then as far as playing protection, yeah, there's people who like those veggies, those green cards. And then as far as Karma is concerned, yeah, Karma is a really fun ally to play with. In fact, one of my playthrough videos I did recently, Karma took over a powerful minion and actually won the game for me. So, yeah, if any way that you can find more ways to play with Karma, I'm all in favor with that. And so, yeah, Repurpose is another green card that is, top tier in protection. So yeah, another opportunity for us to try to find a way to break Repurpose, right? So thank you, WedgeX, for your comment there. Also, we heard from the Shibi. Shibi says that I've been hoping for Psylocke since I started playing. One of my favorite X-Men from ages ago when I was reading comics. I adore Spider and the different feel of playing with fewer cards in hand but more options on the table. Wondering how this will compare. It seems like her events have a lot of versatility on how you have the weapon set, and I like the concept. Also quite neat to see the psionic trait getting more cards. So yeah, I'm going to echo that too. I love the psionic trait. That is something that I've really enjoyed playing with here lately. In fact, Cable's probably one of my top heroes that I like playing with in the game. And so anything that's going to ratchet him up, as well as helping out, like we mentioned earlier, Phoenix. So that's kind of that's where I'm at right now. I'm playing with those. So it's good to see that one of your favorites, Shibi, is now in the game. And yeah, Spider is also one of my favorite heroes. And yeah, so Psylocke with her 4 hand size in hero form, but she has those 2 resources on the table with her upgrades. And so, yeah, I'm finding that's, it feels very similar to having the small hand size, but yet with a lot of potential out there on the table. And the nice thing about Psylocke is she starts the game that way. So, yeah, enjoy that comment from you, Shibi. All right. Next, we have Sly Cooper Slain, or Sly Cooper's Kane. He writes in, what's not to love about Psylocke? She has resource generations to start, confuse, and multiple choice cards. She looks to be a really fun hero. In fact, you are correct. Yep, she is fun. I just played with her this evening. In fact, before I started recording, I'm going through. I decided that I was going to take, instead of just playing her against Rhino or Sandman or Venom like I normally do, I'm just taking her through the entire Red Skull campaign with just her hero starter kit, her pre-con deck. So so far, yeah, the first two villains went down pretty quickly. So she is very powerful, and yeah, I love multiple choice cards, so that's great. So that's the comment there from Sly Cooper's Cane. Next, we have a comment from the Critical Encounters podcast. They write in, and they say, we don't like anything about this so-called hero. She should stop ruining our plans and do something constructive like knitting or dog grooming. Are those knives even licensed or legal? Gah. Great video. So there you go. Of course, we're going to have villains chime in about how they don't like the hero. So actually, the contest was what you like about this hero. So I almost feel like that's going to be a disqualification. Sorry, fellas. But you are true to your identity right there, not liking the hero. So, yeah, we're going to disqualify. You broke the rules. I don't know if this is Steve or Mike or Daniel. They all are aliases there under that umbrella of Critical Encounters pod. But yeah, you broke the rules, so sorry you can't win today. So we got 3 different submissions here that are going to be eligible to win. And I'm going to get my lovely assistant Alexa to help me out. So Alexa, can I have a random number between 1 and 3?
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 1.
Okay, so WedgeX is number 1 on the page. 1, 2, 3. So WedgeX, you have won the Psylocke Hero Pack. So congratulations for that. And so all you had to do is reach out to me, boardgamelawyer@gmail.com, and we'll get your address and get that sent off to you. So congratulations for winning Psylocke, WedgeX. All right, so we also got some comments on our Angel video, and some were the same and some were some different, but we actually got 4 comments on Angel. Let's take a look at those. Again, the Shibi chimed in. Let's see what the Shibi says about Angel. He says, I respect that you avoided the spoilers. So yeah, I mentioned in the video that I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to spoilers. The only spoilers I really pay attention to are those that are put out by the content creators themselves. And I don't start theory crafting or anything like that. So yeah, spoilers that are put out by content creators that are official from FFG are really the only things that I kind of pay attention to. And I do kind of briefly look at the articles when they come out, but I don't really dissect them until I actually have cards in hand. So that's what the Shibi says about my not looking at spoilers. It says surprises can be fun. In fact, they were. I didn't know much about what was contained in those kits until I started playing with them, so that was fun for me. It says, I am thrilled that there's another 3-form hero. Making those choices of what form to be and using special abilities of each form adds a fun layer of possibilities. Thanks for going through the pack for us. So you're welcome, Shibi, for going through the pack. And yes, this is another 3-form hero, not unlike Ant-Man and Wasp. So those are 2 heroes that I really enjoy playing with, both of them, Ant-Man and Wasp. And so here we got another folded up card. Another reason to use my my side load sleeves that I bought for those other 2 heroes. So yeah, I agree with you, Shibi. It's a fun hero to play with, and I have enjoyed the game so far, and very powerful. Angel's more powerful than I actually imagined he would be. Joe Mankin 835 says that finally Ariel gets a long-awaited time to really shine. The thought of Archangel and Hone Technique pumping up a dive bomb and then recurring with Avian Anatomy is just bonkers. It's going to be fun to see all the other busted damage dealing combos people come up with. Good call on the side loader sleeves too. All right, so yes, That's what I immediately defaulted to, was hone technique, being able to pull that off with Angel. Haven't done it yet. So far, I have only played with the precon decks. But as I began to venture out and start to build with Angel, that is definitely top of the list. Try to put together some hone technique action. So, and yeah, it is exciting. The aerial. Anytime a trait gets a huge bump like this one just got, aerial, that's also exciting too, because it takes all those cards that have been kind of in our boxes and in our binders that haven't been used for a while. It really brings them back out into the spotlight and gives new life to that component of our game. And so I'm excited too, Joe. Thanks for writing in. Sly Cooper's Kane says, I know it's rather basic, but I really like how Warren can heal for free in Alter Ego. Exhausting to recover is so punishing in most games, so having a free hero 2 turns, a heal 2 turns, may not seem like a lot, but it can really make a difference in keeping your hero healthy. And I do like that too. And I really like that comment about the hero. So in Alter Ego form, Angel can heal, Warren can heal 1, and then your next turn, so he flips down, he can heal without exhausting. Maybe he's exhausted already and he flips down and he heals for 1, and then at the beginning of the next turn heals for 1 again. So yeah, it's a heal of 2. So that might be what you need to keep your hero alive. And so yeah, I know it says, you mentioned that it seems rather basic, but I don't think so. I think that's a pretty cool text on there, and it's a much more useful than some other Alter Ego. Some Alter Ego abilities just pop at the beginning of the game, right? But so this was one that you can use throughout, so that's pretty good. WedgeX also writes in and says that honestly, all of the aerial traits have me really excited. Just being able to dive bomb out of the gate is really fun. Harpoon looks super brutal though. Very punishing. I don't know which aspect I'm going to do with Angel first. Likely dive bomb and hone technique though. Yeah, so WedgeX agrees with Joe up there that yeah, dive bomb, home technique, these are some nice combos that we're no doubt going to see with Angel. And I'd love to hear if anyone's had that happen so far. So if you could leave that in the comments below on this video, if you've got a chance to use any of these things that were mentioned here, any of these combos, if any of those have worked for you, just add those in the comments down below. I'd love to hear that. So, all right, so we have 4 contestants this time. We have the Shibi, Joe, Sly Cooper's Kane, and WedgeX, and we're just going to number them 1, 2, 3, 4 down the page. We'll ask Alexa for another winner. Alexa, a random number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 3.
It's 3. So Sly Cooper's Kane wins this one. So Sly Cooper's Kane gets the Angel kit, and WedgeX gets the Psylocke kit. So if you'll both reach out to me, boardgamelawyer@gmail.com, I can get your address and get that dropped in the mail for you ASAP. I've got those here. So thanks for playing along, folks, and congratulations to our winners, and thank you very much for those who wrote in. It makes it interesting when you have contests like this and you actually have an opportunity to give some cards away. Now, I purchased these through the Griffons Lair, and you can too. The Griffons Lair is out of Pennsylvania. They have 2 stores in Erie and Pittsburgh, and viewers of my channel can get 15% off purchases on their website, and I'll put a link down below to the address that gives you the discount for your purchases. So you can also pick up, we got X-23 coming out, we've got Deadpool coming out, so we've got those heroes to look forward to as well in the near future. So we're getting ready to go into October, so it should be November is the release month for those 2 heroes, and you can pick up your pre-release. You could reserve yours over there at the Griffons Lair. So, all right. Thanks everyone for watching. And I look forward to bringing you some more videos of Psylocke and Angel both. Fun heroes that I enjoy playing with, and I recommend them highly. So I hope you do too. Till next time, take care, folks.